One of my favourite moments in the last 18 months was actually when we reopened this last time round and we had a queue. And I never ever thought that there would be a queue. And people just came in and said they'd really missed it and that they loved it and that they felt safe there and that they needed somewhere to go.
Hello, I'm Jeremy Deller, a very reluctant voiceover artist, but also a visual artist too. So this is Firstsite, a brilliant contemporary arts organisation in the east of England whose mission is to improve the life chances of the local people through creativity. It turns out they're pretty good at this, as they've been nominated for the Art Fund Museum of the Year 2021, and we're here to show you why.
Lockdown happened and I was sitting at home and thinking, what are we going to do? And I thought, right, we'll just do this activity pack. And I just emailed everybody that I knew and said, can you help? Can you send me an idea? In the end, about 50 artists took part and we made downloadable packs that you could look at on your phone or you could print it at home, packed with all the best ideas from all the best artists from the UK. I think one of my favourite ideas is Mark Wallinger's, and he asked people to just draw a little outline of their hand and colour in the lines on the hand. A really brilliant artwork is a piece of communication, and the most basic communication is one person waving to another person.
Secondly, they did the great big art exhibition where people could be part of this external exhibition that happened in your home. You put your artwork up in your window.
Firstsite isn't just an art gallery, it's a place for people to gather and access services that they can't find anywhere else. So it's become a lifeline to families in Colchester over the last year.
We have a restaurant in the building. It was meant to be a lobster restaurant originally. What? And then I met this incredible woman called Rachel Walton from African Families in the UK. And one of the things that she told me about was holiday hunger. So between the two of us, we just decided to turn the restaurant into a school canteen and start doing free school meals during every single school holiday. We've given away about 8,500 free meals. But it's bizarre that an art gallery is doing that. Part of me is really depressed by that. We shouldn't have to do that. But part of me is really excited about that because the people that we meet now that are coming into the gallery, many of them have never been to an art gallery before, so this is their first experience. We work with the NHS now. Everything's kind of blossomed from that one idea of just giving people what they need.
I like it that Firstsite collaborate with their local audiences to make exhibitions. Over the last year, they've worked with NHS frontline staff on Art for Life, with the aim of helping to understand the impact of COVID-19 on mental health, and with refugees to bring their personal stories to a wider audience. This approach seems to be popular.
What Firstsite does really well is it opens its doors to everybody in the community.
Firstsite has been able to engage with the Black, Asian, and minority ethnic community. It allows us an opportunity to be able to invite the entire town, knowing that most people have access to this facility.
The attitude of Firstsite is just relentlessly inventive. Everything should be constantly changing. It's an art gallery. There's no rules. That goes from how we run our restaurants to the things that are in the shop to the difference that we can make in a town like Colchester. It should be extraordinarily creative.
I really think Firstsite should win this award.